Chalo, sir. So again, very good evening to all of you guys. I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everyone. Just a quick yes or no on whether I'm audible, visible to each and everyone here. So just a very quick yes or no. Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible, visible, everybody? I hope. Reena, very good evening, Reena. So again, let us start with our session for the day. So chalo, let's quickly start with that. Chalo, sir. So again, we were doing the geometry. We were doing geometry and we have done a significant number of classes. So let us just start with the remaining parts. Like the very few. So again, we have gone to the Mudassir. Very good evening, brother. Very good evening. So we have done most of the things already. So that is the reason. So let's just so the common tangent portion I have discussed in the last class. So we'll solve questions. We'll learn something on that. Now, before I go there, just a quick reminder for those who are joining us for the first time. So all these class notes are downloadable. You can download these notes. Okay. So just what you need to do, just go to the app and in the courses section, you will find these YouTube class PDFs. There is this heading YouTube class PDFs and all these class notes are deep, like kind of downloadable from there. Okay. So just you need to like to filter out like which exact class you're looking for. You see every class note will have the date and time kind of stamped over them. So for example, if you need to figure out today's notes, so again 12th of June 5 p.m. you will see there is a class note, so that will be the notes for this. Okay, and the class names vagera will exactly be matching with whatever is the class name for this class. So that's one thing. Okay, chalo sir. So that is something out of the way. Uh, so let us move into acha. Last day we have done what? We have done the basic multi like tangential properties, right? So just let me figure that out once. Tangent related. So this PDF has become so big, na? So I have discussed. Just a second. Just a second, huh? So I have actually discussed. He said, what is DCT? What is TCT? Direct common tangents, transverse common tangents. These things we had already had a discussion about. So we will continue from there. So just a quick revision as the class, like distance, like kind of the gap between the classes was a little bit more. So we had discussed, so let's not write it here. So we had discussed DCT, the direct common tangents, direct common tangents, what will be the length of those things, what will be the number of direct common tangents. So those things, and also we have discussed TCT, that stands for transverse common tangents. So we have done all these things. The theory portion of this we have done. So when we'll be having two common tangents, when we'll be having four common tangents, when we'll be having no common tangents, any like everything regarding to like a kind of related to that, we have already discussed. The length of the tangents, so on and so forth. So let's just move into the questions. So most of these are PYQs from CGL. So again, let's see. First question of the day is here, sir. This is your first question of the day. Please try to solve. Please try to solve this, sir. जल्दी से सर एक बार देखते हैं. Find the number of common tangents if R1 plus R2 is C1 equal like C1 C2. Where the notations R1 these are radius and the centers. So again, so this exact thing we have discussed in the last class. Sir, देखियो. If you have a circle, so what does this R1 plus R2 is equal to C1 C2 means? This means they are touching each other externally, sir. Externally, the like these two circles are touching each other. Correct, sir? Now that means the other circle will look something like this. ठीक है sir? And you see, you can definitely see this from this diagram itself. If you C1, C2 meaning that this thing. So if I say this is C1, sir, the center 1, and if I say this is center 2, and you see this is the like the distance between the two centers, and this is a radius 1, the radius of the bigger circle, and this is R2, that means the radius of the smaller circle. You see, very similarly R1 plus R2 becomes C1, C2, sir, which is exactly the given condition. So how many common tangents, Sashi? Hi Sashi, how are you? Reena is saying 3. So again, Reena is absolutely correct because Reena was there in the last class as well. कि भाई देखो, sir, this is one common tangent, sir. This is one common tangent. And so this is another common tangent, sir. This is another common tangent, sir. So this is, these two are DCTs, two common DCTs, direct common tangents. What is the other common tangent, sir? Another common tangent will be this. Another common tangent will be something like this, sir, which we can definitely say it here. So this is your TCT. So DCT is how many? DCTs you will have, sir, 2, 1 here, 1 here. And TCT you will have, sir, 1, which is this one. So total number of tangents is 3. Let me say this total number of common tangents related to this concept, you get so many questions. Sir, got issue? Arey, perfect, Sashi. Perfect. Chalo, perfect. Chalo, no worries. So this is the first question out of the way. Now, next question, sir. Next one, sir. I still have debate on TCT. Tell me your debate. Chalo na. Let's see na. Let's solve together. If two circles do not touch or intersect each other, and one does not lie inside the other, then find the number of common tangents. Tell me. You see these questions, please visualize. Not inside, one circle is not inside the other. They are not intersecting, they are not touching. So the only possibility for those two, like the circles to be lying like this, ऐसा ही हो सकता है. So in that case, how many common tangents, sir? Sir, you will say 2 DCTs you will get. 2 DCTs you will get, sir. Like this. Which will look like this. And sir, 2 TCTs also you will get, which will look something like this. This is one, sir. And the other one will look something like this, sir. Correct, sir? So total number of common tangents, sir, 1, 2, 3, 4. Total is, sir, 4. 2 DCT, 2 TCT. 2 DCT. DCTs will be 2, sir. DCTs will be 2. TCTs will be 2. Now again, let me say this. After COVID, as CGL is very near, we are like automatically talking about CGL, right? So let me say this: after COVID, this DCT, TCT, the number of common tangent questions have increased significantly. CGL 23 had so many questions only on this concept. Every shift they are asking a question: how many number of common tangents? So it is very important now, sir. Now, this is length of some tangent they are asking. Tangent is basically a touching line. Sashi, actually, the point that you are making, it's not wrong or it's not right either. Actually, the problem is that one circle is coincidental on the other one. Na? In that case, we don't really get to the concept of common tangents because both the circles are same. एक ही circle के ऊपर, on one circle itself, there is no point bringing up the concept of common tangents. Common tangents is between two circles, right? So one circle is coincide, like it is kind of superimposed on the other circle. It means one circle only. Na? You see, conceptually you think, graphically or conceptually you will get your answer. Clear, brother? So again, chalo sir, very quickly let's start. Sir, please solve this one. Please solve this question, sir. Everybody sir, jaldi se. Two circles, radius is given 10 and 5, touch each other externally at this point. Sir, one circle is like this, another is like this, touching each other. Okay. Now, PQ is the direct common tangent with this, the length of PQ, sir. Now, I have given you a shortcut as well, but again, if you do not want to use that shortcut, so, but again, I'll strongly suggest you please use that shortcut because that shortcut is made for this situation, this particular situation. Okay. So one is 10 centimeters, another one is 5 centimeters. So I told you in that case, so this is P and Q, na? PQ is, PQ like this one, na? So this is O1 and O2. PQ is the direct common tangent, sir. Chalo, theek hai, sir. Now both the direct common tangents, length will be always the same. Remember that is also DCTs. If there are two DCTs, they lengthwise they are equal. Same for TCTs. There are two TCTs, lengthwise they are equal always. So what is this length, sir? This is the PQ. Sir, it is always, the shortcut was, बहुत लोग ऐसे याद रखते हैं sir. And sir, many remember it like this as well. So what, sir, this 4, if you take it outside the square root, whatever happens. So you do that, sir. So I'm into this category, okay? 2 into. So root over of R1, R2, sir. R1 is, sir, 10 and this is 5, sir. So this is R1, R2 is 50, sir, 10 into 5. Now, if you do it like this, so 25 twos are this. So 25 means 5 will come outside, 5 twos are 10. And inside there will be, sir, root. Inside there will be root 2. So 10 root 2, option number 1 will be the correct answer. Now, how this particular shortcut formula comes? Yes, in the last class, I've shown you that proof as well. I have shown you that proof as well. Ki how this particular formula actually comes. Perfect, perfect everyone. Perfect, I hope it is absolutely, absolutely clear. चलो थोड़ा आगे बढ़े. वो देखो, मेरा YouTube ही क्रैश कर गया. Just a second, just a second. चलो सर, चलो सर, चलो सर, चलो. Clear, perfect. Moving on, sir. Now, please solve this. Please solve this particular question. Please solve this. Achha, I'm giving you a minute's time. Please solve, sir. Everybody. Chalo, sir. Chalo, sir. Chalo, sir. I've got two answers. Reena is saying 2, Sashi is saying 2. Chalo, let's see. Let's see, sir. 2 means 8 root 6. Like this. Two circles that touch each other externally. Radius of the first circle is this. Radius of the second circle is this. Find the length of the common tangent. You see, now once we have done so many questions of this type, like we understood the concepts, again we're kind of revising, right? So here I can definitely draw one conclusion. Kya conclusion, sir? Sir, no need to draw the circles anymore. बार बार draw करने का कोई मतलब नहीं बनता, sir. Let's get to the answer quickly. Sir, the common tangent, the length, as they are touching each other, this point is kind of the key here. So 2 into R1, R2, sir. 12 into 8. Right? So 12 8s are 96 actually. But thoda samajh ke karte hain, sir. So this is 2 into 2 into 3. And this is 2 into 2 into 2. So there are 3 to 5 twos. Sir, तो 4 twos ले लो sir, 2 twos, 2 twos. So it will give you 2 तो एक बाहर है. Sir, this will give out 1, this will give out 1. Okay, so 2 square. And this 3 and this 2 will be inside. So it will be, sir, 8 root 6 centimeters. So option 2, again, both of you guys were absolutely correct. Both of you guys were absolutely correct in that case. So that is your correct answer. Very simple, very easy. Correct, sir? Not very difficult, and like nothing like that. Not very difficult, nothing like that. अच्छा सर, थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ेंगे. सर थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ते, कॉमन टेंजेंट तो हुआ. Now, what if there is something called common chord? But sir, before we go there, we need to understand the concept of common chord. So, थोड़ा समझते हैं sir. Actually, this in SSC, they have never given you unequal circles का common chord. You see, if you read the question, it is two equal circles. Now, why that happens? Because in case of unequal circle, na, so there is a coordinate, like in coordinate geometry, there is something called, sorry, S1 minus S2 करने से, so equation of circles if you have, then you get the common chord का equation. ठीक है? But again, that is not part of your syllabus. If you are preparing for JEE वगैरह, then that makes more sense. So for this, you will only, for Euclidean one, they will always give you equal circles. So let's see, sir, what happens in case the circles are equal and we are going for common chords. What is common chord? So just let me, chalo sir. Sir, common chord, so two circles are intersecting each other, sir. These two circles are intersecting each other, and if you see, if I say, if I draw this line, so these two are the points of intersection. So if I just join these two lines, you see, now this is a circle, this is a circle. If I say this is A, this is point B, you will say, sir, you see, AB is a chord. If let's say, for example, for a second, there is like this particular circle is not there, right? So this is a chord for the first circle, the left hand. Again, for a second, you think that this particular circle, the left-hand circle is not there. So for the right-hand one, this is a like chord. So meaning this AB line is a chord for both the circles. That is why, hence the name common chord, sir. Hence the name isosceles. Sashi, going there, not you are not 100% correct, brother. This is we call common chord, sir. Perfect, everyone. This is how we figure out common chord. Now there will be certain more like this properties and stuff like based on whatever given. Based on whatever given. Now what happens? If somehow you see in the next question, like in the question as well, if you kind of compress this and this first circle is kind of passing through the center of the second circle. First circle is passing through the center of the other circle. So, and the circles are equal. You see, you think for a second, the other circle must also pass through the center because they are of same size. So, if one passes through the center of the other must do the same because the whole thing is symmetric, sir. Dono same hai, sir. The whole thing here is symmetric. Meaning, sir, let's go there. You see, passes through each other's center. Meaning, एक काम करो सर, छोटा सा एक काम करेंगे सर. तो थोड़ा इसको ऐसे बना देते. तो इन दैट केस, अरे नहीं होगा, ये सिलेक्ट नहीं होगा सर. दैट्स द बिग प्रॉब्लम. एक काम करो, रुको, जस्ट वेट फॉर अ सेकेंड. नाउ लेट्स डू इट सर. सो ठीक ठाक लग रहा है, राइट? Center. Now, if I make this happen, so this was A, this was B, this is your common chord, sir. Now, what has changed from earlier, sir? we have gone exactly like what the question is saying. Meaning, sir, this is somewhere the center is, this is somewhere the center of the other circle. So this is, let's say C1, this is, let's say C2. Now, sir, if you join this line, sir, think, take, yes, Arghamita, you are absolutely correct. Take one circle at a time. Like, let's say the right hand circle is not there. From the center of one circle, I'm drawing a line, like which is perpendicular, definitely, on this particular chord. The first theorem of circle was saying that it will bisect. It will bisect. And honestly, what happens, you know? Honestly, what happens? If you join these 4 points, CA, C1A, AC1, this thing also as well, answer this thing as well. So both these circles that you are getting, na, A, C1, C2, or you can also say B, C1, C2. You see, actually these are symmetrical. Upar wala lo ya niche wala lo, doesn't matter, you like whether you are taking, so both are actually same. Both are equilateral triangles here. Both of these are equilateral triangles. Everyone, is it getting clear, sir? Is this 100% clear, sir? Is this 100% clear, everybody? Everybody said this is 100% clear. These are always equilateral triangles. And you see, what is the length of the equilateral triangle? The very next, very natural question. Natural next question. Okay, sir, equilateral triangle has one side called AC1, and which, if you look at this very carefully, sir, it is nothing but radius. It is nothing but the radius. Now both the circles are same, so the radius is also same. Again, that can also be verified, sir. This is also R. You see AC2. That means, sir, this thing will also be equal to R. That means, sir, this particular part will be R by 2. You can think like this or simply say कि sir वो सब इतना कुछ नहीं करना है. Sir, this is the height of the equilateral triangle, which is what? Root 3 divided by 2 into side. Side is radius. Side of the equilateral triangle is radius. So what is the length of the common chord, sir? It is twice because it's only half. Same, sir. Symmetric, the other half is here. So length of the common chord from here, length of the common chord, sir, you will say it is, sir, root 3 divided by 2 into R into, sir, 2, because one part here, one part here, 2 cancels. So root 3 into radius, that's your length of the common chord. But again, conditions being both the radius are same and also the center se pass ho raha hai, sir. They are passing through each other's center. So now once I go to the next question, you see that this was a very typical like difficult question. You will say, sir, length of the radius is what? Length of the common chord is what? If you know, sir, radius is given, 1 second में आप आंसर दे दो 13 रू अरे यार प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक है सर इट विल बी 13 सॉरी √2 में मैं भी पागल यही आंसर होगा सर थोड़ा मेरा टाइपिस्ट ने मिस्टेक कर दिया अच्छा लेट मी जस्ट चेक स्टिल वंस लेट मी जस्ट स्टिल चेक वंस ठीक है कहाँ गया इधर रुक जाओ आई हैव सेंट हिम द लाइक दिस थिंग्स जस्ट अ सेकंड मैं एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं किया ना बंदे ने ये कौन सा क्वेश्चन है यही तो गड़बड़ है ना ढूंढ के निकालना No, this person have not made any error. Printing mistake is in the book only. The print is so ये बंदे ने सही टाइप किया. Mistake book में था सर. printing mistake, because now why the printing mistake? Let me say this. This is a question from the last time CGL happened. This was the question. This is the question from there. Clear, everybody? Everybody clear, sir? Let me say this. Arghamit, Reena, Sashi, everyone, others as well. You guys got the answer? You guys got the answer, sir, everyone? You guys got 13 root 3. So some printing mistake. Some chota mota typing mistake, printing mistake tha, sir. It's okay. Everybody, sir, clear? Now again, whenever you are referring to the notes, please go through this. This is actually the previous slide I have discussed. A common chord wala solution. Again, let me say this. 2024 CGL, meaning the last CGL, had so many questions on this common chord and common tangent का questions. ठीक है? So common tangent का और एक चीज भी हम देख मैं दिखाऊंगा. अच्छा, इसमें आते हैं सर. इसमें आते हैं सर. कंसेंट्रिक में भी जाएंगे. सर ये वाला एक बार कर लो. सर, प्लीज सॉल्व दिस. ट्राई टू सॉल्व दिस. आई विल डिस्कस सर्टेन थिंग्स. बहुत कुछ है एक्चुअली. क्या है ना, इफ यू वांट टू गो very minutely about geometry, especially the circle part, there are so many chota chota things. And also for those who are joining, who have joined just, if you are liking the session, please do hit the like. यही एक मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है. Now please solve, sir. Please solve. Think about this. Think about this. चलो 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 सर, चलो चलो. Any answers? Any answers? चलो मैं बताता हूँ. आज circle with center O has the radius 10. Okay, sir. This is 10. Radius of the center P. अच्छा, this circle का radius is x. अच्छा, एक काम करो ना सर, 10 को इधर लिखते हैं, ठीक है? It will be a better looking thing. OR is the like the radius. Now STR is the common tangent, as we can already see. Circle R and S, perfect. RT is 16, sir. RT means this part is 16. TS is 24, sir. They are saying the value of x. Now let me say this. This particular type of diagram has been used multiple times. Sometimes it is given like this. Sometimes what has happened, sometimes they have given you this thing in writing, so you have to make the diagram. Both type. Yeah, Sashi will go there. We will go there. Definitely, you are correct actually. Now you see, whatever happens, sir, this is always 90-degree, na, sir, this one or this one. Because tangent and normal always are at 90 degrees. We already know this. Now, if that happens, sir, this angle is also equal to this angle. So two angles, or if you want, sir, ये दोनों parallel है, sir, that means it will be, sir, Z. So alternate angle. So any two angles, whenever between two triangles are same, that means they are similar. They are actually similar triangles, sir. And sir, from there, we can definitely say, कि, sir, 10 divided by x. I'm just writing it here. Using thallus will be equal to, sir, 16 divided by 24. Sir, itna hi tha, sir. So 8 twos are this, 3s are this, 5s are this. X ka value will be, sir, 15. X will be equal to 15 centimeters, sir. Option number 1. Option number 1, sir. Is this clear? So again, just you need to do this couple of lines. So again, the understanding that you can make. So next time you have a question which looks like this, sir, always the first thing that should strike your mind is, sir, ye do triangles, these two triangles, they are similar to each other, sir. We are talking about similar triangles. So we can use thallus. We can most definitely use thallus to get to the answers. Perfect, everyone. Perfect, sir. Everybody, sir. Clear, 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 clear. Clear, sir. I hope this is 100% clear. चलो 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 अच्छा ये देखो और एक सर और एक प्लीज डू प्लीज डू प्लीज डू प्लीज डू प्लीज डू दिस अच्छा इफ यू वांट टू नो ना एग्जाम नेम वगैरह तो वो भी मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा बता तो सकता ही हूँ सर प्लीज डू प्लीज ट्राई दिस So this exact question is from CPO 2022 Central Police CAPF का एग्जाम का चलो let's do again sir you will say sir these two triangles are similar now we don't need to like do बहुत कुछ sir 5 divided by x will be equal to sir 8 divided by 12 sir 4 twos 4 threes sir x will be sir 15 divided by 2 पूछा क्या है sir distance between 10 अच्छा सेंट अच्छा सर this distance they are asking okay sir okay sir थोड़ा कैलकुलेटिव होगा सर पर ठीक है now x is 15 by 2 meaning 7.5 sir meaning now think let's think sir so this is 7.5 so using this is 90 degrees sir Pythagoras sir this is 12 this is 7.5 so I can figure out DE sir DE will be how much DE is going to be how much sir you will say sir root over of because DE is the hypotenuse 12 square plus 7.5 square similarly sir you need this CE as well CE kitna hoga sir CE will be sir this is 5 and this is 8 so use the logic so root over of 5 square plus 8 square and the distance between the centers will be sir the sum of these two ये दोनों का sum that's your answer थोड़ा कैलकुलेट कर लेते आ जाओ sir 5 square plus 8 square options भी they are not very like close to each other don't worry उतना बड़ा भी नहीं होगा सर so this is root over of 144 at 7.5 means sir 75 square ले लेते हैं 7 8s are 56 and 25 so 56.25 so let's take 56 only it will give us good values sir 144 and 56 is root over of 200 plus this is how much sir 64 and 25 65 and 25 gives you sir 80 sorry 90 sir so almost root 90 sir almost root over of 90 sir sir socho sir this will be 14 point something 196 is 14 and this will be sir 9.5 almost 9 and 10 ke beech mein, right almost 9.5 14 and 9.5 will be 23 point something so wahi le lo sir 23.58 is there in the one only one option sir wahi mera answer hoga that has to be my answer you see no need to solve the entire thing 0 0 to get to the exact answer because you see all the places before decimals they are quite so this is almost 19 this is almost 24 almost 27 almost 22 they're quite like far apart minimum two integer ka distance hai. So no need to kind of bush around that like चलो भाई करके निकालेंगे थोड़ा थोड़ा दिमाग भी लगा सकते हो perfect everyone perfect sir makes complete sense चलो 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 let's move on then अच्छा, some good quality questions. Sir, ये वाला. This is also CGL 24, most probably. Most probably this question is also from CGL 24. So again, a minute's time. Think, sir. Minute's time, sir. Think. मैं बता देता हूँ exact. हाँ सर, ये 24 का ही क्वेश्चन है. CGL 2024. CGL 2024. Please try. CGL 2024 at least had 7 to 8 shifts. 7 to 8 questions you will find in CGL 24, which had a question from this double tangent, the DCT TCT common tangent one. चलो सर. चलो सर, let's do. Reena has already given answer. Very very good, Reena. Very very good. बहुत बढ़िया सर. Concentric circles. चलो सर, concentric circles. Now there is a line that is cutting this concentric circle. Like line cuts two concentric circles. The length of the chords formed by this line on the circles is this. अच्छा. So दोनों ने ही सर chord बनाया है सर. So it will look something like this. It will look something like this. ठीक है? Now, so this is, let's say, the center. Let's say this is the center. Now this is 6 centimeters. Perfect, sir. Now, and sir, 18 centimeters is the length of the chords from like formed by this line. So smaller is 6, the whole is 18. The whole thing is 18, sir. Now they are asking the squares and so on and so forth. चलो सर एक काम करते हैं. So total is 18, sir. Sir, think in this manner, sir. Chords है, so we only have one option in front of us, is to make this, is to make a 90-degree thing. Correct, sir? Now, sir, I can do this just for understanding. You don't need to actually like draw this, just to make an understanding. Sir, if you take, so this height is the same, na, sir? This height, whatever is this distance O to this particular height. So I'm just taking this as H. So this will remain the same for smaller as well as the bigger triangle, like bigger circle. Correct? 81.9 अर्घम. अच्छा 81. अच्छा हाँ उस -9. अच्छा that was minus. अरे like I couldn't see it. चलो let's see this. So please understand, if this is 90 degrees, this will bisect. So this much will be how much? This is, can I say, इतना सर 3 है. 6 का half of 6. And sir, the other part, sir, this from here to here, it will be, sir, how much? It will be how much, sir? It will be, sir, 9, because, sir, it is 18. Now radius, like we all know, radius दिया है क्या? अच्छा, radius they're asking, sorry, squares of the radius. ठीक है, sir. Sir, from here, the meaning, sir, I need, so let's say this is R2 and this is R1. So R2 square minus R1 square they are asking. Difference between the squares of the radius. Sir, what will be R2 square from here? From the bigger circle, sir, I can say 8 square plus 9 square, it is equal to R2 square. And from the smaller circle, I can say 8 square plus 3 square will be R1 square. So just put down these values. So it will be 8 square plus 9 square. Sorry, minus 8 square. And plus minus is minus 3 square. So 8 square cancels. So it will be 81 minus 9, which will be equal to 72 centimeters. I should not write this 72 here. Option number 4. Perfect. Yes, Arghamita, exactly the point. Exactly the point. Exactly the point. Simple logic, not very difficult. CGL 24, last year CGL का question. Perfect, sir. चलो ये भी कर लेते सर. ये भी CGL 24 है. This is also CGL 24. I'm kind of doing all the like PYQs. I am kind of doing all the PYQs here only today. Sashi, don't worry, brother. Don't worry. कोई problem नहीं. It's, you see, nobody is here judging you whether you can solve it or not. अरे इधर solve होगा नहीं होगा, it's all like everything is same. इधर सीख लो so that wherever it matters you can solve it. A chord of a larger, or अच्छा, chord of the larger among the two concentric circles is 20 and it is tangent to the smaller circle. बढ़िया बढ़िया क्वेश्चन है सर. एक का chord दूसरे का tangent. Sir, chord of this is a tangent to the smaller circles, like this. Okay, it is a tangent to the smaller circle at this particular, and these two circles are concentric, meaning the center is the same. Now, achha, chord of the larger two circles of length, of the larger two concentric circles is of length. Achha, 20 centimeter is the chord length. It is tangent to this. What is the area of the annular portion between the circles? Meaning, sir, they are asking you to find the value or find the area of this particular portion, sir. ये portion का area they are asking. They are asking this area. ठीक है? So then let's do one thing, sir. अच्छा काम करो. इसको ना कुछ अलग कलर देते हैं सर. एटलीस्ट ये सफेद समझ में आना चाहिए. ठीक है? अच्छा, let's do one thing. So let us make this the color. ठीक है? ये है. This is your tangent. Now, this is 20. I hope you guys can see this. If you don't see now, you please tell me. Because from here, the color shifts in the camera. So any problem that you faces regarding the colors, please ask. I'm just trying to explain. ठीक है? 100 pi. Let's see. Argamita is saying option 1. Chalo, let's see Argamita. Acha. Now what will be doing, sir? Acha. So 20. Now they are asking this particular, sir, what is the area of this portion? What is normally the area of this portion? Sir, pi into capital R square. Meaning if I just draw this, na, Achha, I don't need it. Na. Ek kaam karo. Sir, pi into, if I say this is capital R, sir. If I just say this is capital R, sir. So I need pi into capital R square minus, if I say the smaller triangle, like the radius of the smaller circle is smaller, I need this. This is the annular portion, area of the annular portion, pi into R square minus R square, meaning the bigger circle minus the smaller circle. तो उधर से सर tangent का मिल जाएगा. उधर से सर tangent का. Now, if this is 20 ना सर, if this thing is 20, then this thing will be 10 sir. ये आ जाएगा 10. But either say, and sir, please understand, if this is small r, sir, this is also small r. This is also small r, sir, because this is radius only. So from there, I can simply say, कि sir, देखो, capital R square using Pythagoras, it is equal to small r square plus 10 square, sir. Height square plus base square equal to this. So from there, I can say capital R square minus small r square E said 10 square, that is 100. And if you put this value over here, you get your answer as 100 times pi. That's the answer, option number 1, sir. Perfect, sir. Perfect, sir. Everyone clear? Everybody makes complete sense. Complete sense, sir. So this was our a little bit of about all the tangential questions, vagera, 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 DCTs, TCTs, so on and so forth. जो भी हो सकता था, whatever SSC have asked in the last few years, I have mota, I have completed everything. A few questions we'll do in the like tomorrow, but mostly we'll do the polygons part tomorrow. ठीक है? देखते हैं. So tomorrow will be the end of this particular series. So this was class 12th. So 13th class will be tomorrow, and this will be the end of the geometry classes. I've tried to cover most of the topics. तो कल कुछ बचा है वो कल cover करेंगे. And a very good like quick announcement. Tomorrow on like next week onwards actually. So at least I am starting. So there will be the Monday ka CGL mock, the live classes, the free classes on YouTube. CGL mock will be on Monday, the mock analysis. Apart from that, from Tuesday to Saturday, every day I'll be taking a few classes. So what I've decided, I'll pick 10 to 15 good questions, the most probable, including PYQs, most probable type questions that can get asked in this year's CGL. So from each and every chapter. So we'll start with percentage. So every day we'll solve 15 most probable percentage questions, like for say a Tuesday. Wednesday we'll solve say ratio questions. So chapter by chapter we'll go. Okay? That's yeah, Sashi, there will be last class will be tomorrow, brother. Last class will be tomorrow on of this series. ऐसा नहीं कि मेरा last class है. Just for this series, the series I'll be ending this week only. So next week, because after because the notification is out, so I have decided I'll like the practice sets will make more sense now. So practice को लेके we'll be going like from next week onwards. ठीक है? And also, just a quick announcement, if you guys are joining us, like if you guys have any plans of joining us for this, like for your preparation, na? Just give me 1 second. So this is the biggest ever offer is actually going on for the year. That is this time. For the first time, the super rate subscription is below 1400 rupees for 1 year. And like you can definitely go check out this particular offer in it. So this will be a one-stop solution, which like because you see, please understand, we have a crash course vagera also running. So 15 questions will be doing say percentage ka here, and the rest of the so out of 100 questions, let's say 15 questions, 15%. So the rest 85% will be part of the paid batch, right? So for that, if you want to join us, so this is the best time to join. After the notification, these offers are going on. So please feel free to check that out in the description, in the comment box, and in our website and app. You will get details of this. And whatever is the course schedule, like whatever, like if you have some foundation lacking in foundations, the access to foundation batches, mock test, everything is included in this one package. So again, feel free to check it out. If you have any queries, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. We'll be more than happy to kind of reply to you guys. Okay? So again, that will then be all for the day. I will then again see you guys most probably tomorrow. And also, just within 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be live on YouTube on this channel only, discussing the detailed strategy. Me along with Kapil sir and Shefali ma'am, all of us will be live discussing the detailed strategy for this upcoming CGL exam. Okay, subject wise, I'll take my subject. Kapil sir will take his subject. Shefali ma'am will take the respective subjects. So please stay tuned. We'll be coming live within 10 minutes max. So again, thank you so much. Till then, take care. Bye bye.